Hey, hello, good afternoon. Today it's the 16th of May 2026. Starting with vlog number 8, Diary of an Artist. At first I will talk about the mind and the soul and the afterlife, and then later on a small gathering I had in a festival downtown. So here it goes. The feeling process of the afterlife. You can feel it, pouring the inner feelings inside a bowl. How do you feel and perceive reality? Sometimes you're inside your mind, drifting off in different densities. Where do you mirror them in to understand the complexity? Sometimes in feelings, and sometimes in thoughts. A mindset, how you feel and see reality. It is interesting to see that. You have to turn it around. What are you in this life? For myself, as a chronic psychotic and heavy schizophrenic person, I am lost sometimes. Not being able to do things. Reality is something really, really special. A rare find of the soul. Then to see, you have to turn the thoughts and feelings around. You will be free again. Then to learn about other lives is really a blessing. You're not lost anymore, stuck inside a labyrinth. The clock is ticking. An enormous thunder and lightning appear in the end of it, the entire image shaken. You have to let go of the time and the image you are in. Then you will move in pure love. No endings anymore. You will flow into a new direction. The more you learn about the afterlife and reincarnation, the easier it will become. Really free and universal love of the afterlife. No time. There are different boxes you can choose from small thoughts to bigger ones. Now I'm lost again, walking in my mind through empty streets of a city. It could even be London. Nothing to say as in different languages. Smaller bowls and disappear in larger ones. Just a thought thrown into the air. Like the inside of a pyramid, every stone is a thought of the mind, guiding the meaning about life into the open. They were so advanced in the spiritual awareness, the real vision in life after death. I truly believe they were the highest evolved people ever in history of mankind. There were other civilizations as well, of course. They all are guiding towards the afterlife and reincarnation. About God, there are many stories about that. Sometimes you get lost though. You could even become psychotic. That is really, really tough. Fantasies in all of the steps that you can take to explain yourself. There are many of them inside the pyramids, to be learned as reincarnation cycles, many steps on the bottom, as a mathematical equation sometimes, to be understood and sometimes to be lost in the neighborhood. Only one step at the top, then again duplicating itself and turning it around. Full speed ahead. Stop and start all over again. Only one step possible. In that moment you can feel and see everything, flowing back again. Sometimes inside boxes again. Too deep inside yourself. Sad conversations with my own. I used to be deaf for some reason. And then about the festival. I had the Great Ascension Day. There was a festival in my hometown of Volendam. I got a message from a friend to go there, so I did. First, I took a nice shower, and afterwards I cycled to the park. It was pretty crowded, actually. First, I bought some coins to buy food and drinks with. First stop, for a beer. And afterwards, I walked to the front of the stage where many of my friends were gathering. Some great conversations with people I hadn't seen in a while. The music was great. I saw the two last bands with really great covers. When the festival ended, I went out with a small group of people to some cafes. It was really fun. I met some new people and had really great conversations. When the bars closed, I went to another friend's house where we had an after party. The hours flew away, and in the early morning, I went back home again. Unfortunately, I lost my key from my bike, so I left my bike behind and picked it up the other day with the spare key. No hangover, luckily. I was really tired a lot. Took some rest and went out for a whopper later on. I also bought some tobacco because I was out. All in all, a great evening. I really enjoyed myself. Not for every week though. I might throw a chess evening at my place in June. That has been a while ago. I will have a look at that later on this month. I also have a meeting with an old classmate of mine from the Art Academy in Amsterdam. I am really looking forward to that. Has been a while since we met. Alrighty, that was the story of this week. I would say have a really great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.